Every day I wake, I gotta go and get this bag. 7 days I'm on the road, I'm moving like a salve. Money don't change, but the faces do a sad. Last night I had a dream, I made it out the hood.
Let me get some light on this motherfucker. Yeah, I can't took my wife to work. Yeah, we still trying to play like normal people so my wife won't quit her job. But listen to me, right? You listening? Man, I wasn't talking about that motherfucking baby, man. Don't y'all try to make it like I'm a horrible person talking about that baby. But I do talk about babies. But I wasn't talking about that motherfucking baby. And this what I mean. I work with children, right? In the projects, the poor nigga babies. So I'm saying, I made an assessment and I made it sound like a joke. But you gotta look at this, right? Most black children, before they even come into the world, the conditions that they're born in, right? Mama, daddy. When mama and daddy meet, typically they just fucking. Two young motherfuckers passing good dick and good pussy, swapping cum and spit and all other kind of STIs and STDs amongst one another, right? They not thinking about the baby when they fucking and coming and with the oohs and the ahs and the thrills and the feels. So they make a baby. Hey, I'm pregnant. Okay. Mommy nor daddy, they don't change the conditions during the pregnancy. This is motherfucker supposed to say, time out. Y'all hit the motherfucking brakes. We go quit doing this. We go quit fighting. We go quit because what goes on in the womb is critical to life. Right? So if mom and daddy fighting and squabbling, boom, 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 and all the baby hearing, fuck you, bitch, fuck you, and mama is at the studio, and while mama at the studio, you got kill 'em Larry, shoot 'em up Bobby, smoke cigarettes, Killer Larry smoking a motherfucking backwoods looking like thumb. So mama inhaling the secondhand smoke, the baby getting it, mama eating fast food, mama sneaking and hitting the motherfucking blunt, mama hitting a cigarette, mama at the club at nighttime with the baby in the room. The motherfucking baby ain't got no peace. And these are critical. That's why you got these different trimesters throughout the pregnancy, right? You got different stages before it's life in the womb, is what I'm trying to say. So the conditions of those 9 months while the baby in the womb, all he hearing is, mama, fuck you, bitch, fuck you. And then hearing rap music. Suck my dick, eat my pussy. Mama doing some shit, the baby turned upside down. And while mama pregnant, she getting her pussy sucked. She getting fucked and that. All kind of thing mama going through. And the baby going through it too, right? On top of that, there's no prenatal care. So that's one of the biggest reasons why black children fail in America, because of either the lack of access to it or the mother's just complete ignorance to how important prenatal care is. Me having the knowledge that I have, I can't come out and say, hey, y'all, black babies is fucked up because of I can't talk to the culture like that. I got to come talk to the culture with ignorance. Say, you stupid motherfucker, the goddamn baby, like Maria. Maria, remember? Look how Maria talk. Maria is an ignorant character. So Charleston Rat Williams is an ignorant character that's talking to an ignorant group of people. I got a little knowledge, right? So I got a way to feed them this knowledge. They don't like it, but they like it. They love it. They hate to love it. They love to hate it. But it works. So I can't just come out and say that, but I can come out and say something so horrible to make people stop and think, okay, the conditions the black children are being born in, we need to look at this. Mom and daddy meet, they fuck, make a baby, okay, end up loving, might hate each other, but they begin to hate one another in the process of childbirth, publicly displaying hate for one. That ain't my baby. And the baby suffers lack of vitamins, not probably getting breastfeed. Mama stressed out over the nigga, so mamas don't know how to just really hold the baby. My baby, mommy love. So it's hard to do that when you're in the club and you're in the limelight and you gotta fuck with this nigga and this nigga not helping you. And then on top of that, you got the postpartum that every woman goes through after childbirth, and you're in the spotlight, so you never get to go through but you're going through it, right? And the kid suffers. Now, I can't come out and talk to y'all like this. It won't go viral. But if I say it how I say it like that, it's gonna go viral, it's gonna be retweeted. But if I'm saying it like this, it won't get retweeted. So what I was speaking of is the conditions that most black children are being born into. And so when I go out and speak to the youth, and I speak to the youth regularly and oftenly, this is what I said. Whatever has happened to you as a child, it's not your fault. That's one of the first things I want kids to know, man. Whatever has happened to you, it's not your fault, good or bad, right? So I let that marinate in their minds. Whatever has happened to you, it's not your fault. Because oftentimes the victim, the children, internalizes things, whether that's abuse, and blame themselves. Mom and daddy get a divorce, children blame themselves. Mom and daddy's not together, children blame themselves. Don't know why they do it, but it's an innate nature, I guess, to blame yourself as a child because you lack the brain development and the function in the prefrontal cortex to logically and reasonably think and separate feelings from all. So because you're an impulsive individual until you reach your brain development stage, right? So we go through stages in life, and one of our stages is coming out of daddy dick, going into mama. That's life. Boy, it's life. Now, some of that life just get washed away, and it live for what, 24 hours? That semen got life for 24 hours. It's life in that semen. So, nigga, that's why you don't just shoot your cum every motherfucking while, nigga. Letting them hold, no, that's the whole nother stuff. But so listen to me. So, it's life in that stage, right? So when that motherfucker swim up and go to that egg, it's a stage to that. So it's stages. So I want the kids to know, listen, you was born into some conditions and circumstances and situations that you have no control over, young niggas and young ladies. You didn't ask to be born. You didn't ask to come here. Your mom and dad and them brought you here. So whatever has happened to you is not your fault. You have to learn to forgive whomever done hurt you and done you wrong. That's where your responsibilities in life come from and starts at. Learning to forgive the people that you think hurt you. Started with mom and daddy. Forgive them for what you think they should have did, didn't do. You got to, because that don't free them, that frees you. It's a burden if you don't do it. So you have to learn to forgive. That's what I tell children. Once you learn right from wrong, then you become responsible. Now, everything from that point on is on you. But man, as a kid, man, ain't none of that on you. You ain't asked to be here. You just born into this shit. And it's your parents' responsibility to nurture you in the best environment. But if they don't know, they don't know. But that's where the village comes in at, right? They said it takes a village to raise a child. Not a mother and a father. They said it takes a village. So that's where the village come in, right? So you got a Mr. Charleston in the village saying, hey, man, that motherfucking baby gonna be retarded, man, the way they doing. But, man, he wrong. He's speaking against the baby. No, if we do something now, we can stop that shit. My nigga, somebody step in and talk to that nigga, tell him, man, you don't do your woman like that. Nigga, why she going through this? Because what she going through, the baby going through, my nigga, goddamn. Nigga, pull back and let her have some peace during pregnancy, if nothing else, so the baby can develop properly. My nigga. Somebody got to tell the young nigga, Saul, nah, homie, chill out, my nigga. Pull back and let her have some peace, my nigga. And somebody got to tell the young lady, say, man, fuck that nigga. I know this, woo, 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 but you got to think about your baby. Because what you eat, it eats. What you feel, he or she feel. So, no, bitch, chill out. Ho, fuck that nigga. And, man, put that blunt down, bitch. You got to think, rather. You ain't doing this for you. You doing this for the baby. Fuck what your body gonna look like afterward. What your baby mind gonna be like. What type of temperament. Because, bitch, don't you know from 0 to 5, those are the most critical stages of any individual's life. Because that's who you become. Now, you can tear down the structures, but the foundation of who you are comes from 0 to 5, and that's been proven. So I can't teach like that. I gotta come talk like the crazy ignorant motherfucking rapper, motherfucking nigga, strip, goddamn bitch, fuck it, retarded baby. Because if you didn't pay attention to Muddy Hill and Big Daddy and them, they gonna say, bitch, you keep drinking that wine. Bitch, I see you drinking that wine. That motherfucking baby gonna be retarded, bitch. You keep making them retarded babies, bitch. You something you ain't doing. So somebody got to be able to say that. Bitch, you made this retarded baby. God didn't make this baby retarded. God didn't, no. God said everything he made was good. Bitch, bitch, you fucked this baby up. You and your bloodline. Bitch, and that nigga you done went and made it with. Bitch, you got to start looking at this shit. That's why that that's why that motherfucking slave master white boy didn't want no, man, no, listen, this who you go marry. His bloodline is this, our bloodline is this. I don't give a fuck if he ain't handsome. Bitch, I mean, baby, you gonna marry this nigga. He ain't, what you mean? He got I done checked his bloodline, it matches with our bloodline. Y'all gonna make great, baby. You can learn to love this motherfucker. You don't know, so that's what happened. So that's just start letting the motherfucker pick who they want to fuck and have babies by. And now we got a bunch of retarded motherfuckers. And I ain't saying it's about they baby. Yeah, I ain't saying, don't try to make it seem like, I ain't saying it's about they baby. But I'm just saying. And I wasn't talking about the baby. I was talking about the conditions that the baby was being born into, mom and daddy fighting. The lack of prenatal. Yeah. So don't try to make me sound like I was talking about no motherfucking kid and I love these motherfucking babies. Yeah, y'all have a good motherfucking day. That's all. How you stop this shit?
Man, I'm keeping a pole. You don't want no problem. You don't want no smoke. I don't want no friends. Just Benjamins. I came for the ends, then had to get low. What? Got him jumping once again. Going crazy like Riri. Knots busting out the pants. Had to hit him with the repeat. Double up. Taking off like E.T. Now I'm rushing from the fans. Everybody trying to see me.